Hey, this is Valerie Love, and I want to have a little conversation with you and tell you a little tiny bit of a snippet out of my life, a story that I pray will support you in your life transformation. So, this is October 31st, and we just had Sandy, a hurricane, come through. I live in Maryland, so we just had a storm, Hurricane Sandy, come through on Monday and Tuesday of this week. And Sandy dumped a lot of water and wind in this area. And what happened for me in that being still is that yesterday I spent most of the day crying, dumping water and the wind, the turmoil within myself kicking up, and that hurricane gust sort of moving through my consciousness, and lots of tears and crying and crying and crying, and hence the puffy eyes today. And the reason that I'm telling you this story is because I was crying from the travails and the trials of the third dimension. Do you know what I mean? Like solving problems, solving issues, working with this person and that person, and doing. And eventually those things kind of reach a fever pitch, and we have maybe a meltdown or a breakdown. And what I know is that when you have a meltdown or a breakdown, it's a very good thing. So you let yourself have it. And you let yourself, you allow the emotions that come up to come up and to express. So that's where I was yesterday, and I allowed those emotions to come up and express. And this is what happened. I went to bed crying, I'm praying and praying and crying and crying. And I went to bed, and when I went to bed, I had a dream. I went to bed early. I had a dream. And in the dream, I saw a woman sitting. And she startled me so. When I saw her in the dream, she startled me so that I woke up in the dream. The woman looked like this, how I look right now. And she was sitting silently, and she had on garb that was, to me, beautiful, and she was still. And she had the energy of being, I guess you could say, maybe a voodoo priestess. That was the energy that she carried. And she was very still and in repose and adorned, and she had jewels, and she was beautiful, and she was so arresting. And I didn't understand who she was. And there was the thought, should I be afraid? Yet there was no fear at all in my heart. It felt very good. When I woke up this morning, this is the meaning of the dream. The meaning of the dream is the woman in the dream was me. Everyone that you see in your dreams is you, some aspect of you, some aspect of yourself. And when I got up this morning, I knew that I was going to be creating this video for gifting to our new spiritual center that we're creating, that God is giving to us, practically, basically, giving us a spiritual center. And I knew that I was going to be cutting a video for this, and I love video, and I love expressing through video, and I love telling powerful stories through video, and I love sharing. And this is what I heard earlier in the week as our team was assembling and talking about and planning out what we would be doing. I heard one of the voices say, and thou tone it down, because sometimes, you're wild in your videos. Tone it down so that, it can appeal to people. And I took that as a voice within myself that wants me somehow to tone down myself so that I can fit in, be vanilla, and sort of blend into the background. Well, I'm here to tell you that I've never been able to blend in successfully. It never felt good to blend in, and it never feels good to be anything other than yourself. The only thing that feels good, really feels good in your spirit, is your authentic self expressing. Whatever that is, whether people can get with it or not, whether people like it or not, whether people approve or not, whatever, it doesn't matter. What feels most good in our being, in my being, in your being, is allowing the authentic self to shine through. So this morning when I got up and I got prepared for this video, and I got prepared with makeup and jewelry and what to wear. I let my spirit guide me. I let my spirit lead me. And before I knew it, I was looking like the woman in the dream. That she was there silently letting me know. Express yourself authentically. Be the real you. And that's what I'm here to share with you about our Life Transformation Center. Our Life Transformation Center, our spiritual center, is about supporting you and all of the people that God lovingly brings to us in our community, in supporting all of us in living the authentic self, whatever that is for you. What it is for me is different than what it is for you. Whatever it is, you're called to live it. You're called to be it. You're called to express the divine on the planet like no one else ever has and no one else can. Yeah, that's a tall order because we're taught from little to hold hands, get in line, fit in, and if you stand out, something in the reptilian brain tells us that we're going to get plucked off or killed. That is very dangerous to be authentic. I've been authentic in other lifetimes. I was killed for being authentic. So you mean tell me I'm going to take that risk of showing who I really am, being vulnerable and speaking my real microscopic truth and saying what's really going on with me? Yes. That's what we're here to do. And that's what the Life Transformation Universal Spiritual Center is all about. It's all about supporting you in standing up in loving power, being your authentic self, and shining brightly as the divine being you are. Shining brightly as the divine being you are. With no holds barred, no limitations, no toning it down so other people will like it, no trying to fit in, no trying to look like the people right next to you, no hoping this one likes you and hoping that one likes you. Oh, none of that. Oh no, for you that'll never do. Mm-mm. For us, it's about authentic living. And for us, it's about living from a place within of loving power, love for self, for God as self, and love for every being everywhere in the entire cosmos. So my request to you, as you're here enjoying this video, is to go to divahousegifting.com. And at divahousegifting.com, you get the opportunity to gift anywhere from $1 to $200,000 for our spiritual center. And the beauty of it is, we've got so many wonderful gifts to give you for gifting to the Diva House Center, our spiritual center. Now, why do I say Diva House? I say Diva House because there's a group of us that are women who love our sisterhood, who love our bonding. We have a community called Destiny Divas, and in the community, we support each other in living lives of purpose, passion, power, and prosperity through coaching, community, and camaraderie. That's what we stand for. Our colors are black, white, and hot pink. So I have on the hot pink today to show a little divitude and what really is a diva. A diva is a woman who acknowledges her divinity, who acknowledges and is aware of her inherent, indwelling God nature. That's a diva. And that's what we support women in our community in doing. I love you and I pray that something in what you hear, feel, or sense here, that something in what we're doing strikes a chord in you. If it resonates in any way, if anything that I'm saying or the energy that you are experiencing as we have this conversation is in any way uplifting and supportive, if it's any way inspiring, if in any way you feel like, yes, I could get with that. Yes, I could send my wife or my girlfriend there. Yes, I could send my mother there or my daughters there for some transformation. Or yes, as a man, I'll come there and experience transformation at the Life Transformation Universal Spiritual Center. Then my request to you, my loving request to you is to join us by joining your energy with our energy, supporting us with your prayers, your affirmations, your loving energy flowing here and flowing into this space, the energy known as money, We love energy, and the energy known as money creates wonderful things on this planet. So reach into your wallet, whip out your credit card, push a donate button right here, boo. We'll love you forever and ever, whether you gift or not gift, and whatever dollar amount on your gift. We love you because we are here to anchor love, light, and truth on the planet with no holds barred, no limitations, no shrinking, all the way. I love you. Be blessed and know that God is in love with you. There's not a thing you can do to change it. Be blessed. Mwah. Ah.